Ready to kick her off?
Let's go. Perfect time.
Yeah. Damn Good Time Podcast. Damn Good Time Podcast. It's a Damn Good Time Podcast. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. I'm Steve Schaefer.
I'm Cody Adams.
And this is a Damn Good Time Podcast.
Hit him with it.
Hitting them with it. Yeah, man. We're back.
Back again.
Back in the studio.
Episode 99.
Motherfucking 99, yo. 99 strong. And a bitch ain't one.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine is wanted to play the theme music earlier.
Yeah, man. We're back. Back in the studio. Kicking it.
Trying a live recording right now as well.
Yeah. So if you are on Twitch, join us on Twitch. Right now we are live.
Yeah.
Get into the chats with us. We'll talk to you. We'll do all that fun stuff. And then, as always, if you are watching us on Twitch and you want to catch any of our episodes, we are on YouTube, Apple, Google, things, stuff, Spotify, Anchor, all the crap. So you can check out all of our old episodes on that stuff, or just come in and watch us live every week.
Yeah, we got two people in now. One's me and one's my buddy Tanner. Tanner, thanks
Sup,
for joining in.
Thanks for joining the show.
I realize there's a delay on Twitch now, so, we'll have to work with that. But
Yep. I was seeing, because we're brand new to the whole live streaming thing,
yeah.
and I saw there's a way you can kick that delay off. I think that delay is if something happens, you could probably
Cancel real quick.
Get out real quick if somebody uses some colorful language or something.
Yeah.
But
Or I just decided to drop drawer right here.
yeah, here's my penis. And here's a penis. No! Click out of that.
Yep, and now we're down to one viewer. Tanner's
Nobody
out.
wants to see that. Bye, Tanner. Thanks for joining us. But back to the regular episode.
Like I just said, episode 99.
Man,
It's a big one.
it's been a long time.
Next week's even bigger.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be one hundo, and that's why we're trying to live streaming. Because, we want to make it fun.
Yep.
Hopefully everybody's cool that's coming over, because we're going to have a little bit of a soiree.
Yeah.
A few people coming over, hanging out.
Be a little party going on in the background here.
We're going to set up all the mics, have some people jump on and off.
Do a little rotation thing.
If you've watched a lot of our episodes, it's just people we've had in the past, and mainly just our damn good friends.
All of our damn good friends here to have a damn good time.
Yeah. We know you're still here, Tanner. I see.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it should be fun. And just having a damn good time.
Yep.
Celebrating our 2-year
2-year anniversary.
100 episode.
100 episodes.
Which means that we've only missed, what would we do the math on that? Like 4
There's
episodes?
52 weeks in a year.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
let's do the math real quick there. We missed 4.
104. we missed 4 weeks of recording in 2 years, which is crazy if you think about it.
Yeah. I mean, with life in general, to only miss 4.
Yeah.
Pretty monumental, really.
Yeah.
Really. I mean, most people probably don't make it.
I mean, you had
2
fucking
months.
babies
Yeah, I had babies.
in the first year.
Yeah.
And I don't even think we missed an episode for that, honestly.
Yeah.
I think we might have missed one for that. There was a COVID kerfuffle, some holidays, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's basically it. Other than that, we've been going strong.
Pretty much. I mean, it's just, there's been like a couple weeks where we're just like, I don't really want to do it, but we just made it happen.
Yeah.
Just made it happen.
Yeah. It's
a beautiful summer day. Do you really want to do this today?
As damn of a good time as this is, sometimes it does feel a little bit like work, but we press on, man.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to bring you guys the quality content you come to expect from a damn good time.
The fine entertainment.
Yes.
The finest of entertainment.
Nothing but the best for you. But yeah, we'll talk more about the fun of episode 100 when we do episode 100.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's going to be a lot of the questions.
Yeah, we'll do some little reminiscing and
how we
callbacks maybe and all that fun stuff. So
yeah, so stay tuned for next week.
Yep.
And if you're listening to this, like I said, we're going to put out the links.
Mm-hmm.
We'll put it out on our social medias, and then you'll be able to find us. So
yeah.
We might use another platform besides Twitch, but we'll probably do Twitch and something else. I'm thinking.
Yeah. Probably Twitch, YouTube, maybe Facebook.
I don't know. Yeah. Screw Facebook.
Yeah. Facebook's dumb anyway. I feel like we might get some more people that might maybe engage, so we'll try it out. I don't know.
And then we'll probably have a media manager of some. We'll make somebody manage it at least.
You
so
sit
at least like
you sit in the chat room. Tell us what you're saying.
So I feel like this one right now, I'm already looking down at it too much, even though there's nobody in the chat room. But, you know, besides Tanner,
right?
But you know, it's going to be hard for me to try to manage it and like keep my focus on you because, God forbid, if I do two things at once. Besides, well, it's three things because I'm drinking a pop,
ice cold diet soda.
I don't know Twitch guidelines yet. So.
But yeah, so how what have you done this week to have yourself a damn good time?
I had babies throw up everywhere.
That's cool, man. Sounds awesome.
Yeah, no, I know. It was terrible.
Yeah.
And it's not this whole week, but it was literally yesterday. Jack caught the like stomach bug.
Yeah.
And I was driving to my mom's. I have to obviously unload them one at a time because there's two of them.
Mm-hmm.
And neither of them can unload themselves yet.
No, they're too big. They're too small.
So I ran Charlotte inside, came back out. When I came back out, Jack had thrown up all over himself. I'm like,
God.
son of a gun. So then get him cleaned up a bit, take him in, we change him, clean him up. Then pick him up from my mom's, drive him home. And when I'm driving home, I just hear him starting to rattle back there. It's scary because you hear that like half choking back there too. So I'm like, oh God. Like I'm about ready to just like slam the brakes, pull the car over and reach back there and just start getting in that puke.
Pulling a puke out.
Yeah, it's not, you know, I'm sure this is great content. But,
Yeah.
but yeah. Anyways, I cleaned him up, got him home, tried to feed him again. He wouldn't eat much. And then he threw up again.
Yeah.
In the middle of the night. So I'm like, well, now I'm scared he's going to throw up in the middle of the night and choke on it. So then we tried to put him in bed, but he wouldn't like fall asleep in bed, which was fine. So we put him back in the crib. He finally fell asleep. So I was up for like forever.
Yeah.
Not to mention I was up late anyways because that's what I do. But
this is how you roll.
Yeah. So that sucked. And then this morning, Charlotte throws up.
Oh God.
And I'm like, here we go again.
Here it is.
Just puke. There's just puke everywhere.
It's vomit everywhere, man.
I feel like it's the scene from, what was that, American Pie? Shit everywhere.
I think that was the second Dumb and Dumber.
Or Dumb and Dumber,
shit,
yeah.
Dumb.
Shit.
Yeah.
Why is this shit? I was going to say Dumb and Dumber at first, and I was like, why? This doesn't sound right. But
What was it? I forget what the even second Dumb and Dumberer or whatever.
Yeah, Dumb and Dumber.
But yeah, it was a terrible movie, so that's why we don't really. That's about the only scene I remember was there being shit everywhere.
Yeah, there's just shit everywhere. Shit on the walls. Shit on the
puke everywhere.
Or is it puke?
You were dealing with puke. That's why I called out puke. But in the movie, it was shit. So, but yeah.
Other than that, my week's just been work and driving around, and like I say, I'm always in the Groundhog Day.
Sounds awesome.
It's still fun, but
yeah,
and I love the babies, and it's so fun to just have them.
Yeah,
but
they're pretty cool. They can be cool sometimes.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah,
a lot of work.
Yeah, it's not for everyone.
If you have past twins, forgive this statement, but having ones would be freaking easy.
Yeah.
Like, it would be super, super easy.
Yeah, 2 at a time isn't the funnest.
Yeah, and I mean, the degree of the baby matters too, because obviously, like, if we just had Charlotte, like, life would be a breeze. If we had Jack, it'd still be stressful, but not as bad.
Right.
2 at once, man, it's just like a tornado of shit, and it's constant, and it's just like everything takes twice as long. So we're literally late for everything. Like, hey, we're supposed to be there at 10 o'clock. Yeah, we're going to be there like 10:30. It doesn't matter.
Baby just shit itself. We got to get there first.
Yeah. It's not just one dirty diaper. It's 2 dirty diapers. I don't know.
Get 5 miles down the road. Look, wait, where's the diaper bag?
Yeah.
Turn around, grab that.
I'm trying to think if I had anything else amazing this week happen. It's been unseasonably warm in Ohio, which was nice. But then it came with high winds, which is not fun.
Yeah.
But hey, we'll take the warm weather.
Yeah, for sure, dude. We're in the 60s, bro.
Yeah, we're midway through February in Ohio. Come on, global warming. Let's go.
Global warming is fucking awesome.
Yeah. Sorry for my kids. Probably gonna have to I don't know, the ocean.
That'll be their problem.
The ocean will just be at their doorstep by then. That's all it's gonna happen.
Yeah. We just invested in beachfront property for you.
Yeah.
So that's
You'd probably be full of trash.
yeah.
Entirely polluted.
Yeah.
But hey,
You'll get all those
oceanfront.
all those fucking sea levelers coming up to try and get on dry land and shit.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Sticks.
Go live back on sea level. That's what you get. But
yeah, but other than that,
sounds fun.
Week, so
my week hasn't been well. I haven't had to deal with puking kids, but like it's just I feel like time didn't work this week. Like I feel for sure that I just lived 2 weeks of my life in the past week. Like even on Tuesday I go into work and it felt like it should have been Thursday already. You know, like it's just everything was dragging.
Right.
It was stupid.
I told you, we talked about this other episode. Somebody's in control of time.
Yeah, the Matrix. Yeah, they're taking over the Matrix and shit. But I got some new running shoes since my other ones were making my toes turn black. Got some new running shoes.
Okay.
And then it's like this newer brand that I've never heard of. Well, I've heard of them over the last couple of years. They're called Brooks.
I've heard about Brooks.
Yeah, they're amazingly comfortable, which is awesome.
Okay.
And none of my other toes have turned black yet, so
yeah,
that's cool. I'm about to be like all-star, superstar runner here and shit. Look for me in the Olympics and stuff.
I've been honest. I've been really thinking about my shoe game lately.
Yeah.
It's very lacking.
Yeah.
I got a couple pairs of nice shoes.
Mm-hmm.
But like my day-to-day, I always have a problem spending money on shoes.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, I need to spend money on shoes.
When I feel like it's
part.
There's
it's
a
like
huge
your
difference
mattress,
now
you know?
too. Yeah, but there's a huge difference now too that we're older and more responsible with things. Like back whenever I was in my 20s, you go out to parties, you do this, all of a sudden like, hey, we're out in the middle of a fucking field, you're ruining good shoes. So there's no point to it. But now that we're older and it's like we can, oh hey, where are we going? Oh, we can plan around it. So I'm gonna leave my nice shoes in the closet where my shitty ones. So it's easier to have some more nice shoes because you're not wearing them all the time and you're kind of planning accordingly. So I do have a decent shoe game, I think. I mean, obviously not like anybody else, that like real shoe people, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I have a crippling fear of spending over $100 on a pair of shoes.
Oh yeah.
Like last pair of Nikes I bought were close to about $100. And it's like a pair of shoes, like
see, like I'll go higher up in price if I know they're not going to be in everyday wear.
Yeah.
But the ones that like my work, I just spent $50 on work shoes. Even those running ones I got, they were on sale for $70. But all the other shoes that I have that I like that aren't purpose built, they're just like, oh, they're more of a wardrobe piece than they are like an everyday thing. Every single one of those are over $100 easy. You know.
Yeah.
I even got some dope ass boots with the fancy skins on them. I got some ostrich, some caimans, some gators, some snakes, like a couple different things. And those aren't cheap, but like I don't wear them every day to beat the shit out of them. You know, they're more of like a wardrobe piece then. So it's easier to have nicer shoes in that fact. But like I said, the ones that I wear all the time, I'm not spending a lot of money on those,
right,
at all.
See now, when I was actually in the field, I spent a lot of money on work boots, obviously, because I would easily spend over $100 on those because I know I'm hiking in those. I know I'm doing that shit. But yeah, just for me to like grab an everyday pair of shoes, and now in my line of work, I have to wear more of a dress shoe or something that's that goes with a collared shirt, basically.
Start getting you some fancy cowboy boots, man. Those go with collared shirts all the time.
I don't know if I can be a cowboy boot guy. I don't know how I'd feel that on my calves. I just don't know.
Yeah.
I never got into it. I'm very much like, I don't like a lot of shit touching me. Never been a hat guy. I should be a hat guy because I'm losing all my goddamn hair.
Yeah.
But I've never been a hat guy.
Right.
Everybody, when I wear a hat's like, you look great in a hat. You should wear a hat all the time. I'm like, yeah, but then you're that guy that's just trying to hide your baldness. So just accepting it.
Just
embrace it, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just one of those things. And then also when I wear a hat, my head gets too hot because I run too goddamn hot. Because I'm normally full of substance.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you get that weird sweat ring on your hat, and then you just look dumb. You know?
Right.
It's like...
And I would be that guy that would sweat right through it.
Speaking of hats, though, I think we should get hats for boating season this year. some cool straw hats I saw on Amazon there. It's called a Havana hat. It just looks, I don't know, they look cool, man.
Like, wear a fedora out there.
Yeah. But like they make them but out of straw, so it looks like you're, you know.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like a fancy boat hat.
Right.
We need fancy boat hats.
Okay.
To go along with my fancy summer glasses I got. You know, you got to look good out on the lake.
Just real quick, Tanner in our live says, Brooks slap. And the two things you spend money on is mattress and shoes.
Oh, okay.
And he wears hat because he's a bald motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah, so I will agree. So far, those Brooks have slapped. I was going to go for another run today. I only got them yesterday. Yeah. But I did a quick 5K yesterday, and they felt great. Like, it didn't feel like they needed broke in or anything. It felt like I was running on clouds. Like, I don't know. They felt like the way a shoe's supposed to feel whenever you run.
Well, I always like to get like a pair of almost boating shoes because that crosses into the half dressy line, but casual comfort and to wear for work because I just drive around and stop at places.
Right.
So that's like perfect.
Right. Get you a nice pair of Sperry's.
Yeah, Sperry's. So
yeah.
Exactly. Like a nice pair of Sperry's or something like that are comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
But like, in general, my shoe game is terrible. It's terrible.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it doesn't really matter that much. As long as what you're wearing is clean whenever it needs to be, that's all that really matters.
My clothes game used to be pretty bad. My wife's upped that a little bit.
Yeah.
I just hate spending money on that stuff and whatever. But then she started buying me like nice buckle jeans and stuff. And I'm like, I'm starting to get it now, you know.
And that's I'm the same with clothes as I am kind of with the shoes. I'll spend like if it's something I know I'm going to wear all the time, like my everyday jeans and shit. I'm not spending a lot of money on, but I do have a few nicer pair, a lot of nice shirts to kind of look better. But still, I'm jeans and t-shirt. I don't spend shit on any of that.
And I think we all gone to that phase of weight change where it's like you get bigger and you're like wearing uncomfortable clothes.
Well,
and it's like just go buy clothes that are comfortable too.
Yeah. And I'm going through the opposite now too, that I've lost like 60 pounds,
right?
And none of my shirts and anything fit me anymore. So I want to buy some new things, but also it's like, well, because I used to just get rid of the shit now I'm going to throw it in a tote. Because I'm probably going to gain all that weight back here in like another year or so. That's just what I'm really good at doing that. It's like, hey, Steve, you're only 210 pounds. That's awesome. You look great. And then like the next year, like if you don't see me for a year, it's like, whoa, dude, what the fuck happened to you? Why are you back up to 275, man? I'm like, beer and carbs and pizza and alcohol. It's all good. And I don't know. I didn't feel like running anymore, you know?
Yeah, no, I mean, I've seen that with you multiple times where you've gone.
I need to though. Like now that I'm getting old, it's getting harder to bounce back. So I need to draw that line in the sand now, where it's like, okay, in the wintertime, don't go over 220. In the summertime, try to stay around 200. And I think that's what I'm going to try and do now. So that way I don't
run that fine line, you know.
Yeah,
you can still throw that cheat day in there.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest of the week, run that fine line.
It doesn't need to be a cheat week. It doesn't need to be a cheat month. You know, that and now that I'm back into the whole fitness thing, it's so much easier to be in the fitness thing whenever you get there. You know, I feel like I'm in a good spot right now where I can just as long as I just keep myself doing it every day and I don't fall off.
You know what always was your problem before that you're not doing now
was drinking.
Yeah. So that's always the biggest
drinking.
problem.
And the last time I was this thin and I bounced back to being heavy, I hurt my knee really bad and then I gave up. and I feel like there's a lot of the alcohol involved there too. I wasn't in a happy place with my work and shit like that. So there was like, I don't want to say depression, because I don't feel like I was ever depressed, but I was definitely like bummed out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I just lost my ness,
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, I'm in a good spot now and I'm happy and I'm happier now that I'm working out and shit. So I'm going to keep it. I'm going to try and keep it going,
Well, yeah, I mean, there's definitely, everybody says that working out, I don't know anything about it, but working out makes you happier. I'm too happy. I'm like, man, if I work out now, I'm just going to be so happy. So I just, I was like, I can't do it because I'd be the happiest person on the planet.
I'd be so fucking happy.
I don't want to be that person.
You got to save some of that sunshine for other people to get
that's
it.
Right. I just want to get it away. But no, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. And, you just obviously know when you do start drinking again.
Yeah.
If that day comes.
Yep.
Or when that day comes on my birthday.
Start watching the weight stricter. Make sure Make sure that the binge weekend doesn't turn into a binge week.
And that hangover day, you got to make yourself. You got to be like, I ain't no bitch. I ain't no bitch. I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna go do this. It doesn't matter how bad you're hurting. You just got to go do it.
I'll go David Goggins on it. Like, I ain't no bitch.
Yeah, David Goggins, man.
Bitch mentality.
He pops up on my TikTok feed.
That dude is
way too much.
Oh, fucking inspirational.
Like, oh God, I got to do something.
So inspirational. Like, it's ridiculous.
I love it. Does it when I'm like drinking a beer and I'm like, does he? I don't even think he drinks beer. Probably
not. No.
Why would I waste them calories? I ain't doing that.
That dude's a machine.
Yeah.
But yeah, so.
But I bet he's never done half the shit I've done in my life.
Yeah. But then again, he probably doesn't want to.
Like, dude, that's just gross.
That's gross.
Why would I want to do that?
I'd rather have the pull-up record,
Rather run 100 miles in one day. All right, cool, dude.
Good for you. Go do 4,000 pull-ups, you douchebag.
Ooh, you get an award for that, don't you?
He's like, yeah, I did get an award for that. Like, okay.
You're still going to die of a heart attack.
Yeah. How's your death going to be any different than mine?
Yeah. Are you prolonging your life?
Right.
Maybe by a year.
Yeah, I mean, we all see that's. I was starting to think about that too. Is like because no matter how fit you are, it doesn't necessarily going to mean that you're going to get more longevity out of life. But I was starting to think like it's more about the life and the years than it is the years in the life. Like how many people make it to 90 to 100 that have been battling sickness since they were like in their 50s. Like I don't want my last 50 years on this earth to be like gross. So I want to get fit and fuck it if I die at 70, but I could do everything and I was comfortable instead of like running out of breath because I'm tying my shoes and shit,
Yeah, I mean, I'll throw my grandmas in that perspective, right?
Yeah.
Two different sides of the story, right? So my one grandma, kind of fit, did everything, was outside all the time, running around all the time, doing all kinds of stuff. My other grandma, more of a homebody.
Mm-hmm.
She would go out here and there to do some stuff, but not as much as my other grandma. The one grandma didn't go out as much. She ended up getting a weird disease, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Got put in a nursing home. They gave her 4 weeks to live.
Yeah.
10 years went by. In a nursing home.
Right. Yeah, so that would suck.
All her mentally she was there and everything like that.
Yeah.
But not fun. Not fun for her.
Right.
I know it wasn't fun for her. She told me that. But she made the best out of it.
Right.
My other grandma, fit, healthy as could be. Everything's good. Never saw it coming. Next thing we know, she had a problem. Went to the doctor. And it's escalated with 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Gone. So now you have kind of my bigger grandma that was not in good shape to my grandma that was kind of in good shape. I mean, she had a brain tumor in her life and stuff like that.
Right.
The other grandma maybe didn't have as much stuff going on. But the one in shape just went quick. And then the one was prolonged. So
they say it's better to burn out than to fade away, man.
Yeah, so I don't know. Like,
there's no real answer to any of it, honestly. But
and age-wise, pretty similar to when they passed away. So I don't know. I don't know.
There's no real answer to it. Just do whatever makes you happy.
Yeah,
you know. And whenever I was fat, I was not happy. I'll say that much. I mean, I was happy at moments because I was like, oh man, I'm gonna eat all this. I'm so happy right now.
Steak is delicious.
But I wasn't long term happiness,
I
but
get you.
Anyway, there was one thing you brought up earlier. You talked about, you're basically just living in the Groundhog Day reference to the Bill Murray movie where he repeats the same day over and over and over again. But speaking of Groundhog Day, we just missed it. We maybe should have talked about it last week.
Yeah, we did.
But the groundhog, the one...
Did you see his shadow?
Punxsutawney Phil saw it. So we're supposed to have not an early spring.
Liar.
Right. But then...
It's going to be 60 degrees next week. I don't know what you're talking about.
But then, so like, I realized it was Groundhog Day. I started doing some Googling, and then I keep getting these news stories pop up. Apparently, there's more than one groundhog out there that does the weather predictions. There's one in New Jersey. There's another one, I forget where it's from, but PETA shut it down. So they fucking, because PETA was in an uproar, they had a stuffed groundhog predict the weather. It's fucking dumb. But Cleveland has an animal, not a groundhog, but it has an animal that predicts the weather at the same time on Groundhog Day, and it's a cat. So we have here in the great state of Ohio, we have our own weather predicting animal. It is Concord Casimir. Which Concord's the name of the town. So the cat's name's not, it's like Punxsutawney Phil. This is Concord Casimir. The cat's name's Casimir. And
what's his prediction rate?
Well, I guess it's only been going on.
Now that we can bet in Ohio, can I bet on that son of a bitch?
I don't know. Maybe. But so I guess last year he predicted a wet spring, and we had a wet spring.
Casimir.
This year,
sly cat.
This year, so apparently he eats pierogies or some shit, right? So this year, the pierogi he was eating, he was flip flopping it. So they're calling for flip flopping weather leading into spring. That is their prediction.
Wait a minute. Wait, what do you mean pierogies?
It says.
What do you mean? So the cat goes and plays with pierogies, and that's how they figure out what the weather's going to do?
The errant forecast scandals found elsewhere were absent in Cleveland as Concord Casimir, a cat found outside St. Casimir Church in 2013, once again made his prediction by eating pierogies. It says, keep your long underwear and your shorts handy in the same drawer. Casimir was flipping his pierogi around today during his annual prediction meal, and that can mean only one thing. Expect a flip-flop end of winter. With Casimir's forecast last year right on the money predicting all that rain, there should be a movement to rename February 2nd Concord Casimir Day.
Wait.
He is undefeated in his predictions.
He's undefeated?
Well, because he only had one last year.
Oh, well, shit. By flipping a pierogi?
Yeah.
A pierogi.
And there's a picture of the cat eating his pierogi.
This had to just been like a viral sensation that somehow blew up, and now somebody's... What news source are you pulling this off of?
Scene, clevelandscene.com.
That sounds legit.
Yeah.
For Cleveland.
Yeah.
Somebody who's feeding their cats pierogies, first off. And second, who's like, let's relate this to weather, because that cat was damn right.
Well, so I guess they have a thing called Pierogi Fest that goes on during the same time frame. And so they're like, you know delicious. What? Fuck Punxsutawney Phil. We got a cat. Let's do it. So they were just like, we'll do our own gimmick, And they're probably trying to go viral with it and shit. And they got a little bit of a buzz, and here we are talking about it. So
we are talking about it.
So the cat.
Look what you did.
There's a guy with a top hat holding a cat up.
Of course he's got a top hat.
If you're watching, you should be able to see all this right now. Is it coming up on our stream? Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
It's working on Twitch, too. Cool.
See if that guy had a nice mustache too.
No, he doesn't.
No, we'll screw that guy then. I don't trust him. If he had a nice mustache, I would trust him.
Well, you don't have to trust him. You have to trust the cat.
Cats are evil as shit, so they would lie.
And I know cats don't have mustaches, but the way the coloring is on him, he looks like he's got a little bit of.
They got whiskers, so
yeah,
and big ass whiskers.
Yeah, so I trust that.
I've always heard. I've never done it or never seen it done. Because I would never be that mean. But if you cut like the whiskers off on one side of a cat, they become unbalanced as hell.
Yeah, I've heard about that too, but I've never tried it.
Like feeling, because it's like wind hits them and like it's like,
or like if they're walking around in the dark, they can feel corners of walls and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. You run into shit then if your whiskers are touching things. Like if we got that, maybe that's why the old pioneers and stuff for the twirling beards.
They waxed their mustaches out so they could feel the wind.
Yeah, so they're down in the coal mine, so they could feel the edge of the wall. It's like, oh, we don't run that wall.
Yeah, that could be.
Oh, I went French there.
Oui.
Oui.
Yeah, so I thought that was fun.
Oh.
Hopefully, they're both wrong and we just get spring immediately.
Yeah.
That'd be cooler than that.
I mean, I really was trying to plan a ski trip this year. That never happened again.
No.
I don't know when I'd ever have time to think I'm going to do these things. So
It's
just like, I really want to go skiing. I want to get everybody together. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it.
No.
No.
Never happened. Never happen.
I mean, it's not too late. It can still happen.
Yeah.
But it's probably not going to happen. Now we're talking about maybe golfing next week.
Yeah.
Because the wife and kids are going away.
Probably not going to happen. Probably
not going to happen. Nope.
What else we got going? Oh, we got the foosball. We got the Super Bowl coming up this weekend.
Yeah. It's like foosball. What?
The Super Bowl coming up.
Super Bowl.
Got the it's Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs, right?
Yeah, I'm very excited for this game.
Yeah.
One, because first off, Ohio's legal to bet now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's fun. And I've been enjoying that so far. I'm up money-wise. That's just because most of these sports betting apps has given us free money from what I've initially put in since it started from the first of the year.
Yeah.
But really, I would be negative if they didn't give me free money.
Oh, I got you.
So this is my time to regain.
There
my
you go.
time to shine.
Yeah. Get the big bets.
I guess who do you think's gonna win?
Eagles.
Oh, you got the Eagles. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I haven't even seen any predictions or anything. I haven't followed any news or rumors or updates on any of this shit.
I haven't looked what the line is today or yet. I think Kansas City has them by a little bit.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
either.
Eagles have a hell of a record too, so it's going to be close.
I've-
Point spread's going to be pretty close.
I got a feeling in my bones.
Right.
That and I'm a huge fan of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Right.
And, when the Phillies went to the World Series, they did an episode about it. When the Eagles went to the Super Bowl the last time, they did an episode about it. So I want to see another episode about what they're going to do to incorporate the Super Bowl this year,
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a fantastic show. So,
And I feel like even if they lose, they'll still figure out a way to, because they made it, but.
I would rather see the Eagles win because it's been a little bit.
That and I'm still a little salty at Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce for getting all them points in our during the regular season that took me out of our fantasy football league. So fuck those guys. I don't want them to win,
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes won enough.
Yeah.
He's gonna have he's gonna be kind of another Tom Brady, I feel like, but he's gonna be around for a while. He's a damn good quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, something about Kansas City I just don't like.
Yeah.
It's just like Kansas City.
There's
I don't
also
know.
a person,
You got to keep Kansas City Chiefs.
There's also a person that I'm friends with on Facebook that is a huge Kansas City fan. I don't really care about this person that much, but they just talk so much shit too.
Right.
It'd be different if they're like, yeah, man, I'm a huge Kansas City fan, but I don't, I'm just, that's it.
Right.
That's all I am. But every fucking weekend, that's all they do is talk shit on Facebook, and it'd just be nice to see them shut the fuck up for the Super Bowl. Because I know if they win, or even if they lose, the refs and the cheating and the whole thing's scripted and blah, 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 blah.
I mean, the Cincy Kansas City game was pretty bad,
Yeah.
but whatever. It's most of the time you either blow them out, and if it comes down to a decision, it's coming down to then you're going to start picking apart everything.
Right.
If it comes within a touchdown, you're picking apart everything.
Right.
Where if they get blown out, all right, never mind. It doesn't matter. Nobody's going to say shit. But if it comes within 3 points like it did that game, everybody's going to pick that apart. Oh, yeah. And there was some calls that they were sketchy. I'm not going to not say that. The refs sometimes do mess up. That's just part of football.
They're only human.
That's part of football.
They're only human.
Although there's 5,000 cameras on that football field.
Yeah.
But, let's leave it to some guys running around in jerseys on the middle of the field. I mean, that's the thing. You need human error in a ref. Because if you don't have that, you don't have football.
Yeah.
If it's all by the book, then you might as well put robots out there and let it be what it is. You know what I mean? You need that animosity. You need that. The refs did it.
Yeah.
The refs. Blah, blah,
and you
blah.
even hear sometimes too, are like, oh, they kind of seem to be letting them get away with it, and they're just letting them play the game,
Yeah.
And that makes for better entertainment. In my eyes,
exactly.
too. Instead of like, oh, there's a big nope, call it back, holding. Oh, nope, call it back, this.
Yeah, it's tough because and then they've made football softer and softer and softer, where like you can barely touch a QB sometimes. And then sometimes a QB gets hit, and then everybody wants that call because then that call was called before, and it's like, no,
yeah,
it's
And in the long run, I'm probably going to be asleep before the Super Bowl's over anyway. So
Yeah.
I still don't understand why it's not on a Saturday night. And I don't care about these teams that much to stay up to feel like shit the next day at work. Now, if the Browns were in it, I'm calling off the next day.
Gotta.
You know what I mean? Like that one for sure.
Oh, you
raging my fucking dick
I would
off.
void the bet. You were drinking.
Yeah, dude. If the Browns were in it, like it's a different story.
Like we drink a beer on that, buddy.
I don't even have, in my mind at that point, I don't even have a job the next day. I don't give a fuck. You know, we'll figure that out on Tuesday.
Yeah.
But no, like I don't care about these two teams really. So I'll watch it because I feel like it's my duty as an American, you know, as a red-blooded male American, I'm going to watch it. But then if it goes past 9 o'clock, I'm going to be asleep.
Well, one, I'm going to put money on it.
Yeah.
So that's going to make me want to watch it more.
Technically, I've already got money on it. I got squares.
2 commercials?
Yeah, but this
last year they sucked.
Yeah, and this year they're probably still gonna suck.
Yeah, but they used to be bangers.
Because last year it's like, we're with you, we understand that COVID sucks, and then this year it'll be like, we were there for you for COVID and all this other bullshit, and then it'll be all fucking super woke.
No,
it's gonna be all the commercials are gonna be so woke.
I'm thinking we're gonna have some bangers this year. I'm thinking we're gonna have some bangers.
No, it'll be
at least a couple of them.
No, it'll be way too woke. Way too woke.
Don't come at me with that juju. All right? Listen, it's going to be bangers. All right.
We haven't had good Super Bowl commercials in a long time.
Budweiser's pulling
since
up the
stop. Fucking frogs, bro.
Budweiser's pulling up the stop.
Since the fucking frogs, dude.
You know why Budweiser's pulling up the stops? Because they're getting TikTok famous right now for, the balloon.
Chinese spy balloon?
Chinese spy balloon.
Yeah.
Is up there. Now everybody's like, China next week. And the Budweiser blues goes just blaring music like dun, 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 dun.
I saw that. We're sending up our spy balloon and it was the Budweiser blimp.
Just blasting music and flying straight into the city like, you know it's us.
Yeah, that Chinese spy balloon was all the rage there for a minute.
I don't think it's a spy balloon. But I don't know.
And
I'm not gonna say either or, but that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of.
What benefits do they get out of that balloon that they don't already have with satellite imagery?
I mean, any tiny thing they could fly across there.
Or the fact that we have Chinese-made fucking cell phones in our hands everywhere on the face of this earth that they could probably hack into and spy on anything they wanted
bombs
to.
in there.
The one thing I did see was like, oh shit, well, if there's an EMP on there, we're all fucked.
Yeah, but still, terrible delivery system. Because that's going to cover what? A mile radius?
You detonate an EMP up in the sky like that, it broadcasts down.
Okay. I've heard that before,
they've
too.
They've even said that you'd get more damage out of detonating a nuke in the air than you would on ground.
Yeah, because of the EMP effect of it.
Mm-hmm.
But
I mean, I don't know. I'm not a fucking scientist.
That blimp, unless it had a nuke carrying in it, which they obviously know it didn't right away. Because they probably scanned it with some weird scanner that we don't even know about.
Scanners.
Because if it had a nuke in it, they would have shot it down immediately or just grabbed it with a hook.
Yeah.
I'm like, why don't they just take a big jet with a hook on it, just weld a hook to that son of a bitch and be like grab it. And
like Batman did.
Yeah, take it out of town. Not hard.
Like they did in, I forget which Batman it was, but he ballooned the dude, that Chinese guy, out of a building in Tokyo.
Exactly. That was that just Dark Knight?
That was the one with Heath Ledger Joker. So that's Dark Knight Rises.
Dark
or
Knight.
That's Dark Knight, yeah.
I think it was just Dark Knight. Yeah.
I forget what they're called.
It was Dark Knight because that's how it starts.
Yeah.
Because all the money and everything, and they're like...
Then he rises in the next one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah. They could have just got a plane with a hook. Batman fucking did it. Why couldn't we have done it?
I'm sure they could have.
Just pushed it. Get out of here, balloon.
There was no severe
just
threat.
Get it out of here.
There was no... I guarantee they scanned it. They probably had a guy standing on it being like, poking at it, being like, nah, dude, there's like a radio in here. I think some kid in Canada set this shit off. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think he was trying to ride on it.
Yeah.
I think he was trying to do an up situation.
Yeah.
People are like, there's all kinds of like devices hanging off. I'm like,
it's hard to say what it was.
Nobody has footage of it. At least it's all blocked. I mean, there's footage of it, but there's not like up close footage of it. You know what I mean? Like to know exactly what it is.
Well, whenever they dropped it over the ocean, and they said, from what I understand, it was in a deeper part of the ocean where it's not feasible for us to even go down there and try to get remains or anything.
Yeah, sure.
So
sure,
we got it. I mean, they're just not telling us.
Yeah. It was probably somebody fucking glued a bunch of stuff together and tied 20 shopping carts together. Like, we're going to take a ride. We're going down the U.S. We're going to get the border.
Yeah, the dude
I
was
got
just
a bunch of weed in here.
It was just one guy. He was all upset because his wife died.
Oh.
You know?
He did the up situation.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
He's just testing a theory out.
That's all it was.
I mean, nobody got hurt. And
No.
I still just like...
And what are they going to see with that they can't see from satellite images or any other bullshit that we got
or somebody
right
walking around on the ground.
Right. Right. But real quick, back to football. I saw a cool story. I thought this was pretty interesting. That the owner of the Patriots said that he will sign Tom Brady to a 1-day contract just so that Tom Brady can officially retire as a Patriot. And I thought that was kind of cool because that is where he made his name, you know. I think he kind of went to Tampa Bay to prove, like, oh, it's not Bill Belichick, it's fucking me, you know. I don't know if he's going to do it or not, but I just thought that was interesting. I'm like, yeah, man, that's cool, man. I feel like the fan base kind of needed that too. Like let's have him retire as a Patriot and shit, you know.
Yeah, I mean, they cut him, so I don't know if he'll do it or not. But
yeah, probably not.
They're the ones that cut him. It's not like
really?
he was like, I don't think so. I don't think he's
I don't
going
know.
to leave.
Yeah, I didn't watch that whole story, but I felt like he did it on his own. I think that's how it happened. I feel like
I mean, he would have that pull if he wanted to.
I feel like he felt like he had something to prove.
But I think he also, well, you might be right, because I think he also took pay cuts at Tampa.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because it is way more baller at this point to say that you have more rings than any NFL franchise.
No, yeah.
Whereas if he would have got that extra ring at the Patriots, then it's like, well, I have the same amount as them, even though I got them all for them. But
yeah, there's no question. Tom Brady is literally the
fucking GOAT
quarterback.
Yeah.
Of the NFL.
Yep.
I mean, he's got talent, right? He's always had talent around him. Just going to say with like basketball players.
Everybody loves to hate him.
The stars of basketball teams.
Yeah.
Where everybody puts LeBron and Michael Jordan together, like who's better, blah, blah, blah. LeBron just scored the most points in history or whatever, but he played way more seasons now than MJ ever had. But, way more, but a few more than he has.
When LeBron played for Cleveland, he was the best player ever. Now that he's not the best player ever. If I'm being honest. But
oh yeah, Tanner said Brady also took a pay cut as a Pat to get more players onto him.
Yeah.
So yeah. Like Tom Brady's done a lot of things to win.
Right.
He wanted to win. He's always wanted to win.
He did good at it.
Yeah. I mean, and just
he might not even retire. He already retired once, right? And then he's like, nope, never mind.
No, I want to play again. Yeah. I'm like, all right, we'll bring it back. I think he's done now.
Yeah.
I think he tried again. He tried his hardest. You saw flares of what he could do, but he's just getting too old.
Yeah.
That shit's, I mean, if you're half of your year is spent getting tackled.
Oh, yeah, that's got to take a toll on you for sure.
Even though they have all these quarterback rules and stuff, blah, blah, and then your arm, I mean, winging those footballs around all the time. And not just on the field and stuff. Like, you got to warm up. You got to do drills. You got to do practices. You got to do all that stuff.
Yeah, when you're that caliber of player, you have an off season, but you don't stop playing.
No, you got to keep that arm loose, or it's just going to muscle's going to be like, no, we need to heal ourselves, man. Come on.
Like how many times do you hear a quarterback and they're like, oh man, he must have been training in the off season.
Yeah, I mean,
so much better than he was last year. Like that's all they fucking do is play football all the time.
I would, love to say somebody could stay in it, but he's just way too old. He's way too old. Most of those guys retire probably mid-20s.
Yeah.
Mid to late 20s, especially like linemen and stuff. Their knees are shot.
Those guys get beat to shit.
Their knees are shot. They're like just full force in each other. Those are the guys that should be making the most money, but no, it's the quarterback 'cause he's the one that's scoring the points.
They don't drive the views.
But they're the best.
Yeah.
They're the ones that are stopping the quarterback from getting sacked.
Yeah. So what else? Let's
But
move
yeah.
on. Let's move on to another subject here.
But it also just gives you you can just be a big ass man.
yeah.
And stand up. As long as you stand up against the guy that's standing in front of you,
Yeah.
you win.
Just beat the shit out of each other. Like,
And somebody's gonna pay you money. And they also got millions of dollars too. Not saying
right.
whatever, but yeah.
Yeah. So I got a question for you.
No.
Would it be weird? So I want to get new furniture for the living room.
Okay.
And I feel like I've got the big lazy boy chair, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a love seat and a couch. And I feel like everybody always wants my chair. Like, that's my fucking chair.
Yeah,
right?
chair, right. That's that
So
chair.
would it be weird to just do all recliners?
Yes.
Like, you never see it. But why? So why not? Why would it be weird?
Because it's your living room.
Yeah.
So if you have guests over, you just want them to sit in a recliner?
If I have the same amount of seating as I do, 3 spots on a couch, 2 on a love seat, and 1 recliner, that's 6 spots. I could get 4 recliners and 1 love seat because it would fit easier than
See,
six
now
than
you're
6
getting a
recliners.
love seat, so you're not getting 6 recliners.
But
so.
I could still get 6 recliners.
Nah, it looks weird. Just looks weird.
Just because of
I
the
don't like
looks.
it.
Who gives a shit about the looks, though? Why can't it just be all about comfort?
Well, let's face the fact, anyways. Typically, most people don't use their living room. They use, or, well, I guess a lot of people do use the living room.
Yeah.
What am I trying? I'm trying to think of like the fancy sitting room, and then there's the living room.
Right.
I guess, I mean,
Yeah, the fancy sitting room, but whatever. Nobody goes in that room.
is it weird to me? Yes. I think it's weird to most people because you need like a lay down
And,
spot or something.
obviously, yeah, and obviously it is a little weird to me. That's why I'm asking the question to maybe get some sort of validation.
You need a double recliner sectional with the recliner.
See, I don't
So
even
you get
like,
3 recliners nailed out.
But-
Bam.
but I feel like the recliner's better than even a couch recliner or sectional recliner thing. You got to have the 2
Yeah,
arms.
it's big and
You
cushy.
got to have the 2 arms.
You can fit
So
2 people in there if you really
so
need
why not
to.
let everybody have that king of the castle feeling, you know?
Well, that's why
I don't need that status. Everybody knows in my household that I'm the fucking man, right?
That's why there's fucking
I don't need
lazy boys.
I don't need a chair. I don't need a chair to show off. I'm the king. Look at my throne. Everybody else share.
Listen, this is
thing.
why lazy boy got on this idea, because a man needs his throne.
Yeah,
Now everybody's got a throne.
but I'm a good king.
Your throne's gone.
I'm a good king. I want to share. I want to share what I have with my
Yeah, but so you're just gonna blow one out, and then you're gonna move to the next one and be like, "Oh, this was nice. This was new and comfortable again."
I want to share. I want to share my comforts with my constituents. You know.
No, you gotta have a king's chair. You gotta have the most comfy chair. Because then you're gonna dress it up. Oh, well, maybe I need this back massager, and then you're gonna throw that on there.
One other thing that I really enjoy about this idea, though, is
Plus,
that
that's really expensive, by the way.
then you for real have like your designated seats, then, right?
Right.
Because then it's not like, well, I wanted the recliner because it seemed like more comfortable this day. Like, now everybody gets a recliner, but yours is that one. This one's mine.
That's what happens if you have company. When the family comes over for Thanksgiving, and they're all like, "Oh no, that's my recliner. You have to sit in our guest recliner."
Usually during Thanksgiving, I'm up running around anyway. I don't usually sit down. a
That
lot.
doesn't. No. So
hosting.
you can't do this on like it just pertains to me, so it doesn't matter. You are asking this question: is it weird? Yes, it's weird
Yeah.
because of that fact right there.
And then I will.
You
and then
cannot
I will.
just make it pertain to you because
I'll put a little card that says reserved on that recliner.
so then your
Make sure
kids'
that-
chairs get taken up and your wife's chairs get taken up, and now
Yeah.
there's only 2 chairs for
That's
people
your-
to sit in.
Well, that's your fucking chair. You figure it out. It's my chair. I'm gonna make sure you get out of it.
Well, that's why couches are good because there's multiple seats, and nobody has an assigned seating.
Right.
I don't know.
I don't know. I still feel like all recliners is a good idea.
I mean, in like a movie theater basement setting or a bar setting
Yeah.
or something like that, yeah, absolutely.
Like not the common room.
but not the common room. No,
Right.
you kind of need a lounge room because you can't really lay down on that either, right? You're reclining, laying down, but it's not the same as like
Yeah. I don't do a lot of couch laying anyway, honestly.
again, not about you.
Right. Right, but if everybody else wanted couches all the time, they'd get the fuck out of my chair. You know what I mean?
So you're just making it about you're angry about your chair.
Well,
quit stealing Steve's chair.
Yeah, if they want the
God
chair,
damn it.
no, it's more of a if you want the chair so bad, we'll buy all chairs.
Yeah,
We'll buy all chairs.
You were Al Bundy. Let's
you
go.
want the chair so
Let's
bad,
go.
we'll buy all chairs.
Yeah.
Al Bundy didn't even have a chair, and he hated his fucking life.
He had a chair, didn't he?
No, he had a couch.
Oh yeah, that's right. He sat in the middle.
Yeah, he had a couch and he had his hand down his pants. He had a really hot daughter though.
No, he got a chair. One episode, he got a chair though. Kelly, who was that? Kelly Kapowski? Or no, her name was Kelly on the show, wasn't it?
Kelly Kapowski.
Well, God, that's Saved by the Bell. Man,
Christina Applegate?
that early '90s.
Was it Christina Applegate?
Yeah, I think
so. But yeah, no, I just
that early '90s pooped up hair. Get you.
Yeah, I want to share the experience I have with the rest of the members of my family, and get them their own chairs.
No, you just don't want them to steal your chair. That's it.
There can be two sides. There can be two goals.
No, there's only one goal. All I've heard is
either way, I still have my chair.
Exactly, and that's all I'm hearing. You're like, would it be weird? Yes, it would be weird. You know it would be weird.
Yeah,
but you don't lose your chair in this situation, so you're happy about it.
I still don't lose my chair in either situation because I'm going to get my chair.
Okay,
back.
how about
I
this?
just don't want to feel like a dick about it.
How about this? Wish? Yes, you can have all 6 chairs.
Yeah,
but yours is all the way against this wall over here where you can barely see the TV.
I'm already at an angle. I'm not. I'm not sitting center mass anyway. So, and I strategically put the chair non-center mass so that way nobody else would want it all the time.
Hey,
Still, everybody else fucking wants it all the time.
You got 2 recliners down here already. Just drag them upstairs.
Yeah, well, I got to get rid of the couches. I got to get rid of the couches to get them up there because they're still taken up by couches.
Yes, it's weird only because when you have guests over.
Yeah.
That's all I got to throw out.
Yeah, they can get the fuck out.
But, run it.
Right.
If you want to. But it also would be way more expensive than just buying a couch and a couple of recliners.
Yeah, they're all about the same fucking price anymore, which is too expensive. But
yeah, a recliner and a couch, same price. But
no, recliner's like $1,000. A couch is like $3,000.
Man, it depends where you shop.
Yeah, it does, but
you're never going to sit on that couch, so you're going to be cost you $1,000.
No, if I'm buying new furniture, I'm buying a matching set.
Well,
so they're all going to be expensive
anyway. It can match your
recliner. Right. All right. Moving on. On a previous episode of this podcast, we had talked about the world's oldest dog being a Chihuahua from Ohio. Right? Do you remember this?
Yes.
It's been about 3 or 4 ago. And already they've been dethroned.
Get them out.
Yeah, apparently there's new oldest dog. Things like 30,
I didn't believe it in the first part anyways.
I think it's 30 years old.
Taco Bell dog can't live that long.
But they're still throwing up. Bobby? B-O-B-I. Bobby. I feel like it should be pronounced Bobby. I don't know because of the way it's spelled. But that's Bobby at 30 years old and 30 years and 266 days old. A Portuguese dog named Bobby. So, sorry, that fucking Chihuahua from Ohio. We had one. Ohio had one there for once. And already dethroned by the Portuguese.
By a big dog, too.
Yeah.
Like, what's up? Is it still alive then?
It's still alive.
Hell yeah.
Well, that's why it's the world's oldest dog. Once it dies, it loses that throne. That's how the Chihuahua got it, because Bluey from Australia died. The Chihuahua's like, hey, man, now I'm the oldest, because I'm the only dog.
God, is that how that cartoon started?
Huh?
Well, there's a kid's cartoon, Bluey. My kids love it.
Maybe
Maybe that's how it started.
But, hey, man, there's a new old dog. A new.
All you parents out there right now, if you got young kids, you know what Bluey is.
Yeah. Probably don't want to know what it is.
They all know, and they're all having nightmares right now.
Yes. Yeah, so I figured we'd throw that one out there because it's kind of a follow-up to that old story.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And then, what else do I got here? Oh, this one's kind of fun. I already got the link opened up here.
Just saw the link on.
This one is human penis found at an Alabama gas station.
What?
Just a penis. It was just found there at the gas station.
Oh, no.
So, a human penis was found. Human penis was found in the parking lot at Alabama gas station.
What?
It was found shortly after 6 a.m. Monday at the gas station on Interstate 10 in Mobile. Mobile Police Department think it might be from the victim of a deadly motorcyclist crash on a nearby highway. This dude, I don't want to say his name. Well, it's on the news, so.
Oh, wait.
Died after losing control on his motorcycle, and he was hit by multiple vehicles.
So the thing is just like landed in somebody's windshield, and then they went to the gas station like, oh shit, there's a dick on my window.
Yes. I'm almost thinking like guy wrecks his motorcycle. It says multiple cars hit him. So like just I'm thinking like 3 cars ran him over.
He's in pieces.
The dick flew off. Maybe like a bug splat to the grill of a semi truck or something. They pull in and then like
I don't want to laugh.
yeah, I know, right? It's one of those things like
this dick will travel.
Yeah. I don't know. I like to think of it as like the guy dies and the dick's like, fuck this, man, I'm still living on. And he starts like hitchhiking down the road and shit. Like,
I've had a good life.
Yeah. trying to find one more mouth before he goes out.
Oh my god! And his dick just made it all the way down the road to a gas station.
All I know is
somebody's like, "Ooh, what's that?" I don't know. I think it's a log.
It's a penis. Ew, it's a penis.
I don't know. Are you messing with me?
Just imagine you're just driving down the road and all of a sudden, right onto the windshield.
Just clean your wiper.
Turn on the windshield wipers. Just a big old dick smear across the window.
Oh my god.
Yeah, poor guy.
But then there was somebody then that came back later. It was like, wait a minute.
And then you're a fucking gas station worker, right?
They're flapping.
Yeah. You're a fucking gas station worker. You already hate your life. You're going out to put more washer fluid in the little squeegee bin there, and you look down and like, is that a fucking penis? Is there just a penis sitting here? As if I didn't have enough bullshit to deal with in my day. There's a penis in the middle of this parking lot.
That is hilarious.
It's
tragic, but it's hilarious.
It's one of those stories where it's.
I mean, if I'm going to die, that's what I hope happens to me.
Yeah, man. Right? Like
my penis travels, this dick will travel.
If I'm up, if I'm up in the sky, if I'm up in heaven there, and we're looking down, and I'm like, so what happened to my penis? And I forget who's the guy that watches the gates.
What do you mean?
The pearly gates. There's a guy.
Jesus.
No, there's like a different guy. He's like one of the saints or some shit. But anyway, he's like, yeah, man. So your penis,
religion, I guess.
Your penis is still going on, and then you see people making jokes about it on podcasts about how your penis ended up at a gas station. I'd be like, yeah, all right, cool. Yeah, I can live with this. I'm cool with that.
Got back to its roots.
Yeah.
Dirty gas station.
Slumming it at the gas station. Attaboy. Way to go, penis.
Oh, shit. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Terrible. Sorry about that guy. You know.
Yeah. Sorry about your penis.
Good job on your blaze of glory, but it sucks. Sucks, but your penis traveled on.
Sorry to hear about your penis. That's unfortunate.
And it got a good laugh out of us. I mean, that's all I want. Yeah. I want it to travel on and get a good laugh by a couple dudes.
Right. By a couple dudes. Couple dudes with like 12 viewers.
Yeah. There we go. Boom, boom. Holy hell.
And then I got another question for you.
Yeah.
I saw this one. I still borrowed this from another podcast. These guys kind of got an uproar about it. Apparently some people are picky about this. Shower in the morning or shower at night?
Morning.
Your morning shower. Are you very staunch in that?
Every day.
Yeah.
I gotta. I wouldn't say every day, but I need to wake up.
Do you go to bed dirty then, or?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, if you had like a struggling day where you're muddy and shit, you're gonna shower before you get in bed. But
yeah, no. Like if I'll just clarify this real quick, and this should make sense to everybody. I need to shower in the morning to wake up, and normally it's like a good 15-20 minute shower.
Yeah.
Like I love that hot water. Sometimes I crank it down to cold real quick and and then crank it back to hot, and they say it's good for you too.
Yeah. Polar plunge.
I like to be in the bathroom for like 30 minutes in the morning.
Okay.
And just take my time. You know,
yeah.
Do all your bathroom stuff. Enjoy a nice long hot shower. Most people want to wake up and get straight to work. Like,
yeah,
they don't want to mess around with a shower. They just want to get straight to work. I feel like they want to get as much sleep as possible, wake up, have their coffee, eat a little bit or whatever, and shoot at the door. They ain't got time for shower. They shower at night. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Now, will I take a night shower? Absolutely. If I have heavily sweated that day, I'm absolutely taking a shower. If I got dirty that day, I'm absolutely taking a shower. But if all I've done that day is absolutely nothing, I've already took a shower in the morning, I'm going to take a shower the next morning, then yeah. It's not like you don't get dirty through the night while you're sleeping in bed. If you don't think you sweat and do like weird, get weird temperatures and your body does different stuff. And,
unless you change your sheets like every other day, you're sleeping in your own filth.
You probably fart more in your sleep than you do when you're awake.
There's poop particles in that bed. There's poop particles in there.
Guess what? It's dirty.
Yeah.
So, I mean, unless you're a morning night guy.
Yeah.
Which I couldn't be because my skin gets dry and stuff.
No,
and
I couldn't see taking 2 showers unless you had extra filth.
I'm a morning man. I'm a morning man. But I'm not upset if you're a night man.
Okay.
Because that also makes sense.
Yeah, that is one thing I want to touch on. They seemed like they were like, "Fuck you if you shower in the morning," and I don't get that. Yeah. I'm a night guy. I don't like to shower in the morning. I am kind of one of more of those I just get me to work. But I don't know. I wake up and I work out. And then I get ready for work. I probably should shower after I work.
Yeah, you should. Yeah,
I take that sweat with me, But yeah, I'm a night shower. I feel like I feel. I don't know. I just feel gross if I get into bed. I can't. I feel like I can't relax.
All I will say, as long as you're showering once a day.
No, yeah.
Good job.
You're fine. Yeah, you're doing better than a lot of people.
You can skip a day. I ain't gonna say. I skip days. Right. Especially on the weekend, Sunday, sometimes you're just you just wake up and you're just lounging, whatever.
Right.
You can skip multiple days. And I know women are better at that than men. Most men skipping days on the shower because they just.
Well, and women are different. Their hair is a lot different. They don't like to shampoo,
wash it all the time
every single day. So I could.
And I think that's why we lost our hair.
If I had a fuckload of hair though too. And I wouldn't want to get it wet and deal with it.
Because once you straighten and do all that, then you gotta clean. Because once you get it wet, you gotta redo all that.
As a woman, you got 45 minutes to get your hair dry in the morning before you go to work. Fuck that. Also, you got 45 minutes you got to deal with getting your hair dry before you go to bed. Yeah. Also, fuck that. So yeah, I wouldn't shower every day if I had long ass hair. But
yeah, and they don't stink.
I got short hair.
They don't stink.
No, they stink.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody stinks.
I'm just trying to help out.
Okay, about they just stink. They stink different.
No, but yeah, I'm definitely a morning guy.
Yeah,
I'll always be a morning guy. I need that to just kind of wake up, and I need 10, 15 minutes just kind of in the morning.
Yeah,
and maybe that's what it is, more or less. Like that 10, 15 minutes. It's my zone out. I just woke up. It's kind of gets me chilled out.
Yeah,
brush my teeth. Floss, get ready, come out. Let's do the day.
Yeah, my 10 to 15 minutes are immediately getting onto my phone and looking at TikToks or memes or some dumb shit.
Yeah,
I sit there. I'll actually come down and sit right on that couch over there and play on my phone for about 10, 15 minutes, and then it's all right, let's get this workout done, get that grind done, and then I take all that stink with me. I just let it build up throughout the day.
Just let it build up.
I got to take it with me.
Stinky bastard.
I'm very good at wearing scents though, so I cover that.
Like I said, I don't think it matters. But I just think most of the population would pick night because they don't want to wake up an extra 15 minutes before they have to go to work, even though they'll spend the time and do some of that stuff.
Statistics on that.
Oh, there's 100% a statistic on that. There's a statistic on everything now.
I would imagine that it's probably split pretty close.
I'm going to say nighttime is probably 60-40. Nighttime winning.
I think it's going to be morning winning first.
I don't know. I really think it's nighttime. I think most people just don't want to wake up early.
Get the fuck out of here with this stat.
What is it?
Hold on, let me.
Oh, you don't even trust it because it's bad. Then
no. Results show an overall preference for showering in the morning than at night. Specifically, 42.3% of people prefer showering in the morning, while 29% go before bed, and 28 shower both in the morning and before bed. Fuck those people.
No,
That's the one thing I will say.
That was my dad. He was a morning night shower
A
guy.
twofer, man, that's just too much. I mean, I guess not fuck. Obviously, not fuck you, but I get still kind of.
That's probably what a normal person is.
Well, how many underpants are you washing, and how much laundry do you got? You got towels all the time.
To be honest, they're just bored with their life.
And so I use my
Not
towel.
my dad, but
like I even reuse my towel a lot because I'm drying off a clean body first off, so it's not gonna get dirty ever, right?
Right.
But it's got to dry. So do I have two towels set out? My morning towel and my night towel?
No,
because I'm not gonna dry off with a.
They're also the ones that use a
fresh
new
towel
every time.
So much laundry.
Yeah.
That is very.
I guess
bad.
we didn't even think about that. So what was the percentage again? Give me that one more time.
42 morning, 29 bed, 28 both.
Oh wow. So morning definitely wins.
Yeah.
But I didn't even think about both. That makes sense too.
Yeah.
That makes
Both.
sense too.
I mean, still nighttime's beating out both, but both took a big chunk.
Well, you know what? I will say with both, like we already specified, if you get dirty in your job.
Yeah, but I think this is more of a daily, like
you
know.
I mean, I wouldn't mind
because anybody that says morning and anybody that says night will probably still be able to flip flop.
And if you get asked that question, you'd be like, "Oh no, I do both.
I do both.
I'm fancy."
Yeah, how many of those fucking people had their fingers up their ass and they're like, "No, I'm just so clean," and they probably only shower once a week.
Right.
They were just saying it just to look funny. So that
that's
they
not
look
statistically right at all, but that's fine.
Somebody, they were getting their facts were getting put on a piece of paper, so they're going to act like they're cleaner.
And plus, that you added a third option in there, so that made it harder. So if you only had the two options, I think it would go more nighttime than daytime.
See,
actually, now I think it might probably go more daytime than nighttime.
I think it'd be more morning. I think a lot of people need that blast of water to wake them up type thing.
I do. That's for sure. It's a little bit of energy.
I'm fucking weird. I can just get up and hit the ground running. I think a lot of that stems from the oil field, from sleeping in a truck to them waking me up saying, "You got to get to work," and then I just got to go. So now I can just snap out of it.
Well, it's not that I can't. It's just I prefer.
Right.
I prefer, if I had my option, I'm going to take that hot shower.
Right. Makes sense.
But anyways, enough
more
about
power to
showers
you.
and
Yeah.
stuff. And
unless you want to talk more about showers, we can talk for another hour about showers if you want. Well, okay, one more question.
Yeah.
Just because this one, I don't know why, I just came up with this. What part of your body do you wash first?
First?
Yeah. You get in, you get the lather. Do you use a washcloth or a poofy thing?
Loofah, yeah.
Yeah, I use the loofah. You get the soap on it, you get all lather up, and then it goes where on your body? Straight to the chest.
Chest to face, arms, and then backside if that's what you're watering.
Yeah.
Never go ass to face.
Well, yeah.
And then I thoroughly wring that bad boy out with its full soap. I almost scrub my hands in it so it's scrubbing itself, you know what I mean? But I also don't replace a loofah once a month, which you're supposed to. It's probably more like once every...
When they fall apart. Yeah.
Year.
Like once... Yeah. Like I feel like I always get one for Christmas.
There's probably ass particles all over it, so it doesn't matter. I don't know.
I feel like I always get one for Christmas, so it's like Christmas time. Or if because sometimes they just fall apart.
Well, sometimes I'm just walking through like the dollar store or some store and I'm like, oh, loofah.
Yeah, this one's
it's
color.
Beautiful looking.
Yeah.
Oh, and I grab it, I throw it in the cart, and then I go home and I throw mine out, and then I'm like,
yeah.
oh, I got a nice tight loofah again. This is
right.
Nice. But yeah, I guarantee there's most of America that's guilty of that.
Because once again, I clean it out whenever I'm done.
Yeah, I wash it out.
But I go face first. I go face all the way down.
I think just normally it's unnatural. Like I'm lathering up a little bit, and then I use my chest and my chest hair to get some more lather building, and then I go up here, and I was like,
yeah, and I don't feel like that's a wrong answer. If you go genitals or butt first and then go anywhere else, then I feel like you're a goddamn psychopath. Right. But I will say though, the only thing that I do scrub balls and butt before I go legs and feet. Because I literally go just like a road map.
Yeah.
I go from top to bottom.
Hey,
so
you know what?
I guess there's poop particles on my feet and shit.
It's my own dirt, so whatever.
Yeah, it's my own poop. It's my own poop.
My body made it.
Yeah.
It was already inside of me.
Right?
Who cares if it's on outside of me a little bit?
Something that I created. It's a part of me.
It's not like, whatever.
I made that.
It was
I
in
can
me.
put it on my feet if I want.
Yeah. If you're that grossed out about it, be grossed about the inside of your body because it's literally in you.
Because you're full of shit, just like the rest of us.
Just don't eat it, please.
We're all full of shit. No, man, go for it. Eat that poop. You want to do that? Just eat that poop.
Yeah, shit. On that note.
Yeah, man. I think we've talked enough.
Steve, did you have yourself a damn good time?
Hey, Cody, I had myself a damn good time. Did you have yourself a damn good time?
I had myself a damn good time. Tanner out there, did you have yourself a damn good time? Thanks for helping us out. And
Thanks for joining us on our first live stream, man.
Texting.
Hell yeah, dude.
Appreciate it. Just get some stuff rolling there. And,
we got to send you some stickers or something.
I won't pay attention to you next time because I'll have somebody else doing it. But love you, bro. Thanks for joining in.
And then as for everybody else, thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe. Start to look for us on Twitch and all these other live platforms. Maybe we'll start making this a normal thing, We definitely want to do it for the 100. Maybe after that, we might just keep it rolling. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely bring the laptop next time. I don't want to pay attention to it too much because I don't want to take away from our normal chemistry and try to throw in live feed stuff.
Right.
But, questions and stuff like that we can always use. Maybe even when we ask questions and you put them in the live chat, then we can just add them to our next queue or something.
Right.
So,
but as always, make sure click like, subscribe, show us to your friends, hang out with us every week. Thank you for joining us. We'll catch you next week.
Party next week. Let's
Party
go.
Time for episode 100. Cheers.
Love you, bro.
Love you too.
Love you guys. It's a damn good time.
Mm-hmm.